So let's continue then with the class, right? And we will discuss a new topic right now. Yes? And please pay attention, right? I don't know if you can see. Can you see here?
Yes, mister.
Yes. So, which is the topic for today?
Find a common denominator.
Find common
Find common denominator, right? So, do you have an idea how to do this or not? Do you have an idea?
It's the first time that
Okay,
I
so
going to see that topic.
you know that we have many types of fractions, right? We have with different denominator, right? We have mixed fraction as well, mixed number fraction, and also we have with the same denominator. Yes. So here we have, right, an explanation about the kind of fraction we have, right? And then we have fraction can be added and subtracted. It is much easier to do when the denominators are both the same number, right? Do you remember that it is easier, right, to operate this fraction when they have the same denominator, because the only thing that you have to do is to add or subtract the numerators, and then you have to write the same denominator. Yes? So, and then here I have a question for you. And then it says, as fraction, how many of the boxes are colored? How would you
3.
represent this in a fraction? How would you represent it?
3 over 3. 3 over
3
5.
over 5.
3 over?
5.
Yes, of course. Yes, so first of all, we need to know the denominator, right? And which is the denominator in the fraction? When we're talking about the denominator is the number, all the pieces we have. How many pieces we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be the denominator. Yes? And then, secondly, we need to find the fraction of the colored boxes. Yes? How many boxes we have colored? 1,
3.
3. Yes?
3.
Finally, we add these two fractions together. Yes? And then that's why we have 3 over 5. Yes? You understand this part, guys? How to represent fractions? Yes, right? So now we have this one. A fraction, how many of the boxes are blue?
1.
1. So
1 over 5.
1 over 5.
1 over 5. Because in total we have 5, but just one is yes.
1 5. Yes.
So a fraction,
Okay.
how many boxes are orange?
2 over 5.
2 over 5.
2 and it's 2 over 5.
2 over 5.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Sorry, but we have a case because we will have here boxes blue and it would be orange. Yes, but this one is 2 or 5. Yes. Let's continue then. How we are gonna add this fraction? What we have to do? Miguel Ávila.
Find if it are in the timeline, if it's needed of 0, a half, or
Aidan. Miguel Ávila, could you please tell me the answer of this exercise we have here?
The answer is 3 over 5.
3 over 5. There is a simple, right, addition with the same denominator. Yes?
Yes, it is.
The only thing that you have to do is to add the numbers that you have, right?
Up.
Yes.
Yes.
Then, here we have another example, right? Jesse and Jane share a chocolate bar. Yes? Jesse eats 2 over 7 of it.
Over 7.
Yes?
and James eat
Jane 4 over 7.
4
of
over
it.
7.
Yes?
Yes. Okay.
Fraction, how much of the chocolate?
Matatoria.
They,
Wait, guys, wait.
Mr. I can hear.
I
Yes,
can't
that's why
hear.
that's why someone is with your microphone on, and we're listening everything. So please turn off your microphones. Yes. Okay. So Brisa, could you please read the last part or the question of this exercise? A fraction.
As a fraction, how much of the chocolate bar did Jesse and James eat all together?
So what we have?
6/7.
6/7, right? Because we have
Yes,
2 plus 4.
4.
Yes.
That is
Is
equal
equal
to
to 6.
6.
And
And the
then we
7
have
is the
7.
same.
Yes, of course. So this one is easy, right?
Yes.
So
Mister, I have a question.
tell me.
It's about that you show
Okay, could
what
you please?
happened if the denominators
Yes,
are
but
different.
could you tell me what happened here? We have the same denominator?
No.
No, right? So now think about this answer and tell me what we have to do when we have different denominator.
We need to multiply it.
We have to multiply.
We have to multiply what?
The denominators.
The denominators. And what happened with the numerators?
Numer
We may add the denominator, right? And then we have 7 plus 3 is equal to 10, and 5 times 4 is equal to?
20.
Yes. So, easy, right? You know, now, you already know how to add and fraction, right? With
Mister, mucha
same
bulla,
and
no le escucho.
different denominators. Era, please, turn off the microphone. Okay, what about now, Miguel?
Yes, mister.
Okay, so here we have, right, the topic for today. And when we find this word in middle of two fractions, right, this word, the word and, yes, it means that we have to look for the same denominator of this, right, word. Yes. So I'm gonna ask you to go to page
379.
370.
9.
Yes, 379. Yes. Let's go to page 379 because I'm going to explain you what you have to do now. So, wait. Let's wait a little bit.
Matatatori. 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 ¿Qué pasó?
Okay, can you listen? You have to pay attention when it says iPhone Dennis again, right? And you have to select the option, right, that it says a speaker view, right? And
I
turn
now
off your
have.
microphones. Turn off your microphones, right? So, the first exercise we have, guys, it is, let's solve an exercise we have in this page, right? That is 7, this one, 7. No, because this one we have already solved, right? Let's do another one. Let's do this one, 3 and 8, 3 over 8, and 2 over.
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue then. So we have, right, as you can observe, we have different denominators, right? We have 8 and 3. Yes? And we have the word and. It means that we have to look for the same denominator in this fractions.
Are
Yes?
different, Mister.
Yes. We have 2 steps, Beta. We have 2 steps, right, to solve these exercises. Step number 1,
Easy.
right? As we are looking for denominators, we have to focus on number 8 and number 3. Yes, let's write number 8 and number 3. Yes, and
What is
what
that
we are
that you
gonna
say?
do with these numbers? Bayram, please turn off your microphone. What we're gonna do, we have to look for the multiples of these numbers. Yes, and which are the multiples of these numbers? Are the same numbers in
Not.
the times, right? Like for example, 8 times 1 is equal to
8.
8, and then
16.
16. Bayram, please turn off your microphone. It is the last time. Yes? 16, and then 24. Yes? And then 32. Yes? And then 40. We will stop at 5. Yes? So we have 8 times 1 is equal to 8. Right?
Mister, I know the answer.
Okay, so let's continue then. What we have to do, we have to look for the same multiple, right? The same multiple they have. Yes, now with number 3, these one are the multiple of numbers 8. Yes, we have read it here. Now let's look for the multiple of number 3. And we have 3, yes, 6, 9, and then what we have?
12.
12, and then
15.
18.
15,
18.
18, and then you
21.
have to stop, listen, you have to stop when you find the same multiple here than one that we have here.
21.
Yes? And then we have 21,
24.
and
24.
24.
We
24.
stop
So
right now.
we stop here because we have 24 here and 24 here. Yes? So now we have 24, right? And 24. So what we have to do now? Now that we found, right, the multiple of these two numbers, yes, I'm gonna do a part that it says that we will call rename. And what we mean with this part, that you have to change the fraction to have the same denominator, right? So far, which do you think is the denominator that we will have in this answer? Which one will be the denominator? Which one do you think is the denominator that we will have in these fractions?
24.
4, right? Because it's the multiple that we found. Yes. So, but how we're gonna do this process? We are gonna rename, and I'm gonna teach you how you will rename these fractions. Like for example, the first one we have is 3/8. Yes. So the thing that you are gonna do is that you are going to multiply this fraction, right? This is step number 2, and this one is number 1. How you are gonna multiply this fraction? You have to look for that number that you find, right? To find 24. Like for example, how many numbers did you multiply to get 24 with 8?
3.
3, right? So it means that we are gonna write, like for example, you can count as well, right? You can count 1, 2, 3. Yes? So I know that we are gonna write 3 because 8 times 3 is equal to?
24.
4.
Yes, of course. So listen what we're gonna do now. We will write 3/3, right? The number that we found here, you will write as a fraction here, right? You will write 3/3. Yes? So what happened here? 3 times 3, you will multiply numerator for denominator, and then a denominator by denominator. Yes? 3 times 3 is equal to? What happened if I
24.
multiply? No, come on. 3 times 3 is equal to 9, right? Then I have ready the numerator. Yes? And then 8 times 3 is equal to?
24.
24. Yes? Then I have here the first fraction ready. Yes? And then I have, like for example, the other fraction. Which is the other fraction we have to operate, or we have to change, right? The denominator. Which is the other fraction?
2/3.
2/3.
3.
And we will do the same, right?
Yes.
We will do the same as we did here. Which one is the number that I found to get 24? Let's count. Let's count. We
8.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? Yes? Okay, so if the number is, which one is the number? 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna write here 8 over the same number that is 8. Yes, and then I will multiply these numbers. 2 times 8 is equal to?
16.
16. And 3 times 8 is equal to? 24. Right? So then I have here, yes, that 2 fraction that was looking for. Yes, with the same denominator. So, and how you have to write this answer? You will do this. 24, because this is the denominator that I was looking for. And then I'm gonna write, yes, okay, I'm gonna write then 9 and 24, and then I write a comma, right? And then I write 16 and 24. And that's the answer. Yes?
It's easy, Mr.
Do you understand? Or would you like to do another one together? We will solve another one together,
Yes.
Another
right?
one, Mr.
Okay, let's do 1/6 and 4/3. Yes? Bayron, turn off your microphone, Bayron. Okay, and then we have 6 and 3, right? They're different, right? They are different. And then we have to look for the same denominator of these two numbers. Yes? So we will start. Which is the first step that we have to follow? To look for the multiple of these two numbers. Yes? And then we will write here 6 and 3. Yes? And then I start writing, right? Like the tables time we have, right? We have 6, 12, right? 18, and then what we have? 6 times 4 is equal to? 24, 24, and then 6 times 5 is equal to?
30.
30, right? So, if you want to write all the number time here, it is your option, right? But you have to make something like, I don't know, como calcular, to calculate, right? Calcular cuánto usted tiene que escribir aquí, right? So, and then I will start with number. Which number?
3.
3, right? And then I have 3, and then 3 times 2 is equal to?
6.
6, and then?
9.
9, and then?
12.
12, right? And then?
15.
15, right? So,
18.
what happened here? What happened here?
We have two numbers
Which
that are
would
the
be
same.
stop. Which would be the denominator here?
12.
12?
6.
6, right? So, this will happen, right, in some exercises that the multiples are similar, yes? So, like for example, here we have 6 and 6, yes? But also we have 12 and 12 here. And what we're gonna do here, you may write or you may use the one you prefer. If you want to use number 6, you will use number 6. If you want to use number 12, you may use it as well. So it means that this fraction can have two different answers. Yes?
So we can select one.
Yes, you may select
okay.
one. So, but if you have, like for example, 6 as denominator, it is okay. And if you have 12 as the denominator, it is okay as well, right? You may use both. Yes. So it means that this problem may have two answers, right? And we are going to do the two answers. Yes. So let's start then. Now that we have the denominator ready, right? You have to rename. Step number 2, we will call it rename, right? Because we're going to change the fraction. Yes. And then I have 1 over 6. Yes. And then, right? I have, how many times did I multiply number 6 to get 6?
1.
1, right? So I'm gonna write 1 over
6.
1 over 6.
1 over 1.
No, 1 over 1. Yes, of course. Remember that the number that we got here is the number that we will write here, but as a fraction. If I got 2, like for example, right? We will be 2 over 2. Yes. So times 1. 1 times 1 is equal to
1.
1. And 6 times 1 is equal to
6.
6. Yes. So then I got the first answer here. And then let's work with 4 over 3. Which is the number that I found here? Number 1, 3. Okay. If you multiply 3 times 3 is equal to 9, not 6. Yes? Yes, it's number? Number?
2. 2
It
times
is
2.
number 2, right? So I'm gonna write 2 over
2. 2.
yes. So 4 times 2 is equal to
8.
8, and 3 times 2 is equal to
6.
6. And then I got here the same denominator, right? So as answer, I'm gonna write 6 first because it's the denominator, right? And then, right, 1 over 6, comma, and 8 over 6. Yes, that's the first option we have, right? That is number 6. And then we're gonna do it with number 12, right, as denominator, because remember that we have 2 denominators here, right? So we will do the same. We will do the same. Andrea, please turn off your microphone. Okay, thank you, Andrea. Okay, then I got here, let's do it with number 12, right? Let's rename this answer with number 12. And then I got 1 over 6, yes, 1 over 6, right, times, how many numbers do I have to multiply 6 to get 12?
2.
2, right? And then I will write 2 over 2, yes? So, and the answer would be
2 over
1
12.
times 2 is equal to
2.
2, and 6 times 2 is equal to
12.
12, right? This is the first one we have, yes? And then I got
7 over 1
4
over
over 3
3.
times, right? And how many numbers do I have? 4, right? 4
Or is 4
over
over 4.
4, yes?
That is equal to 16 over 12.
16 over
12.
12, right? So we have the 2 answer here. So how would you write this answer? For example, 12, yes, because it's the denominator that I'm looking for, comma, yes,
2 over 12,
2 over 12, comma,
comma,
16
16 over
over
12.
12. Yes, so guys, do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand? Okay, so now that you understand the topic, we are gonna work in the exercise we have in this page.
Yo casi no, porque a mí se me estaba saliendo. Mister.
entendió nada.
Mister.
Ángela quiere decir de que no entendió porque se estaba saliendo.
Okay, but listen,
Es que
try to solve one the way you do or you prefer, right? And then if you have doubts, we will discuss together, right? But try to do at least one, and then we will see if you are okay or not. Yes. Okay, start working. Start working from the exercise we discussed.
Mister, ¿y cuál tenemos que hacer esta página?
Sorry.
Escucha retrabado.
Yes,
Okay.
I think that she has. I think that she has.
Mister,
I think that her internet is not working. That's why. But then she will be able to watch the video in YouTube. Yes. So let's work. We solved already number 2 and number 3. Yes, because there were the examples. They were the examples. Yes. Yes, you have to work in number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? And then we will discuss. We have 5 minutes. At least you have to make 3 of them in 5 minutes. Hurry up. You ready?
Mister está silenciado.
Está silenciado, mister.
Okay, sorry. So, Leticia, Diego, Carlos, Diego Betancourt, Sebastián, please, I want to see you working. Let your camera on. Hurry up.
I have 3 questions.
Mister, may I go to the bathroom? Mister. Mister, está silenciado.
Mister está silenciado.
Mister, está silenciado usted.
Okay, sorry. I think
Está
that,
silenciado, no
Angela,
se le
I think that
escucha
your
nada.
internet is not working. That's why we can listen to you, right?
Mister.
Yeah? Okay. Cristian Manjivar, good morning.
Mister. Este video lo va a subir a la plataforma y yo lo voy a poder ver.
Yes, Angela, yes.
Mister,
Sure, it will happen. Okay, Cristian?
no tuve luz en mi casa y por eso no pude entrar.
Okay, no worries. You will watch the video on YouTube as well, right? So, who has number 4? Answer number 4. Bayron, do you have number 4? Which one is number 4? Which one
First, I
is
have
that?
the number. I have the denominator that is 30.
Yeah, 30. And then?
And we need to multiply 2 times 5. We need to do 2 and 5. Multiply it by 6 and 6. That is equal to 12 and 30. With 1 and 6, we is the same denominator, but the multiply in 1/6 it is 5/5, and the answer is 5/30. The denominator is 30, and the answers are 12/30 and 5/30.
Yes, of course. Good job, Beto. Good job. Do you have the same, guys? Yes. The denominator is 30, right? And then number 5, before we finish, hurry up. Andrea Larissa, you have number 5? Just the denominator. Tell me the denominator.
30.
30 in number 5. Okay, but we have two options there, right?
Yes.
We have 15 and 30. Yes, you may use both. Yes.